So welcome back. On this episode we are going to learn about what is the actual use of macros in C programming. So on the previous part of this tutorial we already learned about what you mean by macros and what you mean by macro expansion. So in this episode we are going to learn about what is the actual use of a macro in a C program. So you can use the macros to define particular operators in C program. So here I'm going to define two operators using macro. So hash define, and here and is the macro template, and the macro expansion is the operator and operator. Also I define another macro here, hash define or, and put the or operator as macro expansion. So this is possible. You can define operator using macros. So in this program on main method I am going to declare two variables, int a and b, and initialize variable a with value 1 and initialize variable b with value 0. So here I am going to use the operator and or in an if loop, but instead of using that operator directly, here I am going to use the macro template. So if the value of a greater than 0, instead of AND operator, here I using the macro template, and value of b is equal to 0, then it will show a message printf greetings. Okay, so here I add one more if loop. If the value of a greater than 0, and instead of using the or operator directly, here I using the macro template, or the value of b greater than 0, again we print the message here greetings. Okay, I save the program. Now we can check it, compile it. There is no errors. I run it. So we got two greeting messages. We got two greetings. That means the two if loops are working fine. Okay, so that is the use of macros. You can use macros to define operator in C program. And the second use of macro is you can replace an entire condition using macro. So here I define two macros, hash define. I name the macro template as con1 condition 1, and here is the macro expansion. Here I am going to replace an entire condition with the macro template. So here is the first condition, if value of a greater than 0 and value of b equal to 0. That is the first macro. That is the first macro called con1, and here I define another macro con2, and here is the expansion, the value of a greater than 0 or value of b greater than 0. So instead of using the condition here I am going to use that macro template. Here condition 1 con1, and here instead of using this condition I use the macro template con2. Okay, save the program. Now compile it and finally run it. Okay, again we got two greeting messages. Okay, that is the second use of macro in C program. So you can replace an entire condition in a C program using macros. And the third use of macro in C program is you can replace an entire C statement using macro. So here I'm going to replace an entire C statement using a macro, hash define greetings, and I replace this entire printf statement with this macro. Okay, this is the macro expansion. It's a complete C programming statement. This is a statement because here we need to put a semicolon here. But in normal macro definition, there is no need to put any semicolon. This is a C programming statement. That's why I put a semicolon here. So in this case, we replace the entire C statement using a macro template. So instead of using printf here, I can use that macro template. So greetings. Here again I can use that macro template. So here there is no need of putting any semicolon here because these are macro templates. So I save the program, compile it. There is no error. Now I'm going to execute it. Again we got two greeting messages. This is the use of macros in a C program. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part.